Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, damsels and dingbats, to another episode of Stranded Deep. This episode I was intending to go out and do some deep sea diving and explore a couple wrecks, maybe, fingers crossed, find ourselves an oxygen tank and make a harpoon gun. The plan was to go shark hunting and get some shark meat to stuff in this smoker. Unfortunately, as many times as I've gone out looking, there are no bubbles. The bubbles that rise to the surface to tell you that there's a wreck at the bottom of the ocean, yeah, can't find any. Did a little research online and found out that they've actually got them disabled as they are currently doing work with terrain. So I'm going to have to wait to do that video until later. In the meantime, while I was floating around looking for the bubbles that didn't exist, I got bored and I did some work on my island. And I'll show you real quick what we got here. I built an extension onto my house where I store all of the tarps and buoys and extra stuff that I found. Down here I've got a tiny little coconut storage area. My grove of trees has grown. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I now have 6 fruit trees. I also built a dock out here. Alright, yeah, I built a dock for my mega raft and my whittle raft. It goes out here for just a little ways. I was playing around with the idea of building this deck road all the way out to that island over there, so I, eventually just have a path going from island to island, but I haven't gotten that much motivation up yet. But as you can see, my island's looking a little bare because of my strict do not cut down my own coconut trees rule. But that's pretty much what I've done to the island so far. I went back and got one of those other barrels and brought it back. New news, however, like I said, I've been sitting around waiting for them to do this this patch where they bring the bubbles back and I can go out and search for some stuff. They still haven't done it yet, but they did implement a couple new items into the game. They've got a brand new crafting system here. Well, it's the same crafting system. It's just a new crafting UI. So this is pretty neat. I've gone through a bit of it, and it looks like the only 2 things that are new that I don't yet have are the loom, which you can use wooden sticks and lashings to build, and my tanning rack. So I guess from now on I can turn leathers into, or turn piggy parts into leathers. So that's good. Forgive the background noise. We're doing Christmas wrapping and stuff for Christmas in a couple days, so it's a bit noisy in the background. I'm just in here doing this before bed, something to do. So I got a couple lashings here. I need, how many more do I need? Oh, that's a new inventory display as well. That's cool. Alright, so I've got 2 lashings. I need 6 more. Right now I need my flashlight. Where's my flashlight? Here we go. Click. Come on. Oh, maybe I just have to... Oh, okay. I don't have to click on anything. I just point the arrow at it, and it'll... Whatever the arrow is pointing at gets equipped. That's handy. So now I need to point at... Where's my axe? I need to point down here at my axe. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit as I go around and collect up. Hopefully I got enough stuff on my island here to make the 2 new items for us. And then when we're done, we'll see what's what. I was gonna pop over to another island real quick and pick up the rest of the fibrous plants that I needed for my lashings, but I realized my trees are getting a little low on water here, and that reminded me that I have not yet shown you the last thing I've done over here. My little bucket farm. Yes, that is how many buckets I have at this point, not counting what I have on my solar stills in my distillery. So, either the bucket god likes me or he's laughing his ass off at me, because pretty soon my entire island's going to be covered in buckets. Okay, so real quick, where did my buckets go? Let's drop a couple of these wooden sticks so I can find my buckets. It's going to take me a little while to get used to this new setup that they've got here. Alright, where are my buckets? Hello? This is weird. Okay, you just saw me pick up all them freaking buckets. Let's drop the palm frond. Don't really need that right now. This is... Oh, there's my bucket. Okay. So we're gonna go water our trees real quick, and then we will strike out for that other one of that, probably that island over there. Get ourselves a couple more fibrous plants so that we can make the rest of the lashings that we need. Okay, that one's watered. Watering's really easy. You just have a bucket in hand. As long as the bucket's got water in it, you walk up and you hold E, and it'll water the plants. I have harvested all the fruit off of these. I can either eat it or continue making a ridiculous number of make ourselves a ridiculous number of, you know, a whole orchard of fruit trees. But I'm kind of running out of room on my home island here, so I think we're good. Alright. There we go. Everything's watered. I think I'll go ahead and keep these buckets on me. Or no, I'm going to go put them back in the bucket farm, because I got all that fruit on me. Now, if I get thirsty while I'm over there looking for lashings, I can just eat some of the fruit. Buckets are still annoying because you have to drop them just right so they'll stand up. Otherwise, they fall over and you lose all your water. And so far, I've kind of figured out, as long as there's nothing under it when I drop it, like another bucket, and as long as the ground's relatively flat, I've kind of figured out how to drop everything just right. But I have had times where I've dropped completely full buckets of water just because sucking. But alright, let me hop on my raft here, go over to this island and pick up some more fibrous stuff, and I will meet you back here when I have enough stuff to build my other two items. While I'm out, I'll see if they've re-implemented the bubbles yet. Well, no bubbles yet. That doesn't mean they haven't been re-implemented. That just means, obviously, if they have been re-implemented, there aren't any between my home island and this one. So I'm hoping, I am recording ahead. I'm recording in advance of when I post. I've probably got two or three videos ahead of what I'm posting. So when I post a video for you guys to watch, I still have 2, maybe 3 more videos recorded to post while I'm recording new stuff. I try to stay ahead. That way, like I said, if something happens, I can still post videos if I'm down sick or I'm unable to record, whatever. So I'm hoping by the time I start recording for this again, they will have that re-implemented, because really, the only thing left for me to do in this game, other than find Wally, or whatever the hell his name was, that beach ball, there isn't a whole lot left for me to do. I mean, I've pretty much crafted everything and shown you how everything works, and hopefully that's given you a good idea of what the game's about and whether you'd like to play it for yourself or not. I will make further videos in the future as they implement new things, but for the most part, this series is almost over. So I can't finish the series, however, until they re-implement that stuff so I can locate the wrecks. Right now, I guess they've removed all of the wrecks, so I couldn't find them even if I got lucky, because they're not there. But cross your fingers, and if everything goes as planned, I will be able to wow, what's going on here? I not only will be able to, find some wrecks and find that air tank and make the spear gun, but I'll actually be able to get into some shark combat, get me some shark meat, and cook it up for our last episode. But we will just have to wait and see what happens. Until then, I have these 2 items here to make. I have a loom and a tanning rack. I need sticks. So let me go pick up these sticks that I left over here. Yeah, that looks like a stick fence. That's cool. Alright, not that fences would be useful for anything in this game, but that's still kind of cool. I'm struggling to figure out how to use this new setup they got here. Alright, so for now, so was it structures? Yeah, okay. So we'll come down here and we'll make ourselves a tanning rack. We can put our tanning rack right here. And hopefully I have enough to make... It must automatically be going here because I've got the hammer out. Hopefully I have enough to make my loom. I do not. I need 4 and 6. I don't think I have either, so let me take a look here. I have a stick, 1, 2, 3. So I need 1 more of those and a few more sticks. This game is not going to be done until I have literally chopped down every tree on my island. Just to make a liar out of me. I don't like to chop down the trees on the island because that's where the coconuts come from. Yeah, well, I don't eat coconuts a lot anymore now that I got all these fruit plants. But at the same time, my island is starting to look a little bare. I've got 3 sticks there and 1 in my inventory, so I only need 2 more sticks. Maybe if I run around my island here, I'll get lucky. There's a tarp floating out here. They have made the tarp smaller, which is handy, I guess, but they're still everywhere. What is that? Oh, I got coconuts in the water. I am basting those in salt water, because everyone knows salty coconuts. Nummy. Okay, you need more sticks. Are you a stick? You are sticks. Good. There's the 2 sticks I need. Now let's see if our luck holds and I can find enough stuff to make me 1 or 2 more hemp. Or hemp. Yeah, fibrous leaves is what I need. Get up there. Well, I found out why the other day I was chopping down a tree here and it ended up way out in the water. I guess these plants that are growing up in the rocks tend to catapult the plants and the trees. When you cut them and they release from the rocks, for some reason they like to catapult. So that's why I was chopping that tree down there the other day off the beach, and it appeared way out in the freaking water out in the boonies there because it had been growing out of that rock. Alright, let me see here really quick. Crafting. Oh, crud. How many do I got? Not crafting. Inventory. I've got 3. I need 1. I only need 1 more, guys. We're going to be like that. You're going to make me go all the way to another island for 1 fibrous piece. And barking dogs. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, I was indeed forced to go to another island for 1 fibrous plant. So we're going to head back to the island now and put together our whatever that other thing was that you weave cloth with. The loom. There you go. And again, I'm still not seeing any bubbles. I went to a different island this time. Kind of didn't have a choice in the matter. Still not seeing any bubbles. It is very likely that I just didn't, when they randomly spawned the map. Talking is hard. When they randomly spawn the map, it's very likely they didn't spawn a single sunken wreck in my game. It's unlikely, though. It's very likely and then very unlikely at the same time. I'm thinking they still just haven't reinstituted bubbles yet. So I'm hoping here soon they will bring this stuff back and I'll be able to make a video about it for you. Alright, we now have ourselves a tanning rack and a loom. We're not going to use either of them at the moment. I just wanted to build them and get them put up. For now, we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. I just wanted to show you some of the new stuff, show you what I've been up to. Hopefully the next video we'll be able to go out and do some deep sea salvaging, assuming they bring back our bubbles. And hey, look, the bats are migrating. Anyway, get ourselves, maybe find ourselves an oxygen tank so we can make ourselves a spear gun and go do some shark fishing. Until then, this has been your host, DM Renavion, saying thanks again for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you'd like. Until next time, be safe have fun. I'm out.